Hey YouTubers, how's it going? It's going not bad. I've been back from my mom's. I came home Friday night. Amber made me because I wasn't sounding too good, she said. I was sounding too tired. So. Anyway, I was busy. So just hang tight for a minute. I got something I gotta do here. That's right. Daisy has left the building. It's been a long time coming. So disheartened with it. And one of my problems, of course, is I tend to be hard on myself, and I shouldn't be, but it's hard. It's impossible to not be. I still think like I'm healthy, but I know my health problems aren't helping matters. But I just a couple of weeks ago I did that thermostat, and last fall when I parked Daisy, I noticed that the windshield wipers had stopped. So I checked fuses, and sure enough the fuse was blown. The motor was too stiff, so it was drawing too many amps. So I took the motor apart. That's the nice thing about doing small cars like these little Datsuns. Plus I've been doing them so long, I have spare motors and wiper motors and starter motors, and I actually have a brand new starter still in a box, and 2 brand new alternators still in the box, plus 2 or 3 used alternators and a couple more used starters. And this is one thing I am running out of, and I don't really care, because if any of you have ever driven one of the old 68 or 69 to 73 Datsun 510s, you would know that the wipers, it's a 2-speed wiper motor, too slow and way too slow, and you can't tell the difference between the two other than how many notches you pull the switch out. That's how bad they are. So I am going to do an upgrade on it. For now, I took the motor apart and I cleaned the commutator and undercut around the commutator to make sure it was clear, and I cleaned the brushes up, and I took the gear case apart here and lubricated it, cleaned it, lubricated it all. And I found also that the wiper park switch had malfunctioned as well. So when you shut off the wipers, they stopped wherever it was you shut them off. And some people just, oh, the hell with it, I'll just shut it off when they're at the bottom, but that's not the way I like to do it. So I had to splice one in from this crappy motor. This is the last spare I have. I actually used half or part of another one on this motor as well, so I just threw it out. So other than the park circuit that I cut off here and spliced on, and there's a little plate that goes here, and this little cam with a bump on it there just rotates around and triggers a set of points, and that's what shuts it off. Don't know where I put them. Oh well, they're toast anyway. But I'm going to upgrade the wiper motor, and apparently the guys on the Datsun forums, the most common ones to use are from a mid-80s Mazda 626. Apparently the only difference is this mounting bracket, which is just slightly different, so you use the Mazda one and you just have to drill new holes. I don't know if you can see there's screws, 3 screws, and you just have to re-drill those holes, and then you just have to adapt the arm slightly from the Mazda to bolt it on. I guess you just you use this plate from it or something. I can't remember offhand, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start hitting the wreckers. I got some other things that I have to pick up anyway. I need a new wiper arm for the van. Amber had turned the wipers on when there was real heavy sticky snow and the wipers were frozen, and the driver's one popped free and turned, and the passenger one was still frozen, so it just stripped the arm out. So I'll pick up a new one of those. I'm guilty of that too, so not that I'm blaming her for it. It was, it's a 10-year-old van, and we've all done that. So spending a few days at my mom's last week kind of tired me out, and so I rested a bit. I watched the Martinsville race today. Man, that was an interesting finish. I was hoping Junior would do better. He's up in 3rd place when they did that restart, and it just didn't work out for him. Good to see Ryan Newman get one. I used to cheer for Richard Petty, but now I don't cheer for anyone in particular, but I have several drivers I like to watch run well. I've always had a soft spot for anyone in the 43 car. So right now it's Eric Amarola from Down Under. And I had Junior and Smoke, and miss watching Earnhardt, that's for sure. But now that I spent a couple days relaxing a bit, and the weather is coming around again. It was raining a little last week and trying to snow off and on. And a week or so ago, I went for a meeting with the drivers for the Chump car that's going to be run in July. I knew 3 out of the 5 drivers anyway, so I got to meet 2 of them. And Brock, who is a friend of mine from the Datsun club, is going to be kind of like the chief mechanic. One of the drivers, Dave, is one of the guys that owns the car, and Scott's going to drive. Scott's 73 years old. Still, he's like a teenager. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be fun, if I can do it. But we'll have to see what happens. Anyway, going to let you go. I tend to babble on, and then I have to do a bunch of editing to get it down into 15-minute blocks. I would put longer ones on, but my software, the Corel software, doesn't allow me to publish more than a 15-minute video, even though YouTube allows me to. And I could splice them together other ways, but I just don't bother. So anyway, I'm going to catch you later. Have a good one.